Hello there, everyone. Okay, let's get some music on. I don't know how long it'll take that to kick in. But yeah, I'm a little bit late today. I had to go to the doctor, so yeah, no big deal in the sense of no mystery reason or anything. I am not just being dopey, thankfully. Yep, just to go somewhere first. How nice it would be if GPs could just work around my stream schedule, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Okay, so let's log in. One advantage of this today is we can go straight into Grand Arena. And I've been doing a little bit of planning, so we shouldn't be wasting any time. Can I refresh this? I don't know if it's just me as well, but I feel like the game's been taking just a little bit longer to log into of late. Wincy impatient. I don't know what this song is I've played, but I feel like it's like a... I don't even know what it is, but I'm just skipping it. There we go. I feel it's the longest I've had to wait to log in on the PC client. I'm wondering if it's the client or if it's my PC. Like, maybe I'm just demanding a bit of it at the moment. Right, what's it saying I can get? The special crate thing? Cool. Injectors, gyros, and zetas. I personally wouldn't say that's great. I mean, don't get me wrong. If this is all a bunch of nothing to me, it's like, did I even say how many of these I've got? Yeah, I've got over 1,000 of them, 949 of them, 639 of them. So I'm essentially having to pay 239 for something I've got a ton of anyway. Well, supposing it was that, then 50 caros, fair enough. That's another $5, and then just supposing I wanted to double that. Well, I say double that. More than double that. Then yeah. Maybe you could argue there's some value there. 18 quid for 175 shot prods in that case, but I don't know. Doesn't strike me as a great proposition. Interceptor, good afternoon to you. How are you doing? I'm going to have to adjust my window because for some reason I can't see the chat properly. It's a bit of a problem when I can't actually see what you're saying. Let me have a little fiddle around with it. I think I could have chose those words more carefully. There we go. So, yeah, let's get into Grand Arena. So we're still in Caliber 1, 3642 skill rating. We're up against 99 Black Dragons Drogan. Okay then. Some names have me like that, like, all right, cool, I guess. Let's have a sip of my drink before I go through all this. Okay. So, I'm 12.9 on my GP. They're 13.8. So, quite a bit ahead of me. By the way, I didn't say it, they're from ANZGC. Zeta's 346 to 404. Omicrons were behind 57 to 63. As is the norm, we're 1 GL behind. We're missing Ahsoka. Ralix 271 to 274. Not that far apart. You go into the breakdown, we're a bit further behind when it comes to the 9s and 8s. 12 to 31, 19 to 59. We're ahead on the 7s, 98 to 71. We're ahead on the 5s, 96 to 86. So, all in all, quite good. Mods were behind 113 to 129. 20 pluses with 350 to 410. Sorry, 412. And then 15s, 526 to 808. That's a big gap, that. Eesh. All right, Datacrons, not much difference between us if that top number's the one that we're looking at. They've just gone for a speed set on Lord Vader. And only a health stat on Slacker. Oops. Oopsie daisy. I think someone was doing something and forgot to change their mods. So potentially Slacker could be easier. I'm not going bank on it. Looks like little to no well, I say little to no mods, no full sets on Dash Rendar, which probably won't see Dash at all today. Speed set, but again, it looks like maybe he's pulled mods off Jar Jar. I can only assume he was doing the raid. Alright, very fast, great mothers. I think if we needed to, we would be faster than Ezra for any counters there, assuming no 25% Terminator Cron. So yeah, some interesting stuff. As I said, there is a plan. Let's see how effective it is, because there could be changes. Alright, so let's go through my defense. I've changed it up from last week. We've got Qui-Gon on defense on the front wall. We've got Gas. We've got Omega. We've got Saw. Now, this is the bold one for me. I've placed the Rolo level 3 on the Saw team. I got a tip that it's good on defense. So we're going to see if it trips anyone up. And then we got GG. South Wall. We've also gone a little bit more bold. We've got Rex 5s. Not that. Finn, Zorri, Rose. Again, not that. Although the Rose Cron, it's got 25% turn meter, offense boosts for debuffs dispelled, and it's got the Rose level 9. So in theory, a lot of good stuff baked into there. I also made an effort, which is very rare for me in this case, to remod Zorri so she was at least 300 speed, because that way, even though it's not great speed, it's still enough to hopefully get her an early turn. But then the eye catchers. JMK Cat Ezra with the Hodocron. Lord Vader with CX2 and Apo and the CX2 Cron. And Slacker with the Darkside Ray Cron. CX2 Cron, bonus turn on defeating an enemy for clones. Whenever CX2 gains stealth, it reduces cooldowns by 1. It seems an okay Cron. So yeah, and also I didn't actually say, I think this one's got turn meter. Yeah, so Rex should get an early turn now. Either of the Rexes. So I feel like my front wall Cron game is okay. Hopefully it's enough to scare people off. Alright, let's just bring this up. So Sana with Kix and Ness with the Kix Cron. That was a surprise when I saw it. Baylan with Shin and Marek. Halloran with Jocasta and Temple Guard. Jabba with Chris Santon and Bush. And then Maul, or Mauldalorians. So, as expected. Let's see if there's any changes down south. Tarkin's there. Ahsoka's there. Rey's there. Reva's there. And Lord Vader's there. I'd say this is looking good so far. I did check their history. They have been using Slacker on offense. So I would assume they're going to use Slacker to take out my JMK Ezra. And then that probably means they're going to use Bane Malik on my Slacker. So that's an option. That's fair. One thing on my mind is, I know I've got Rey available. So I'm thinking we may try and find a nice spot to use her, because I'm looking at, say, that and thinking, Bane will do Jabba, but is Rey cleaner? I'd have to check the stats. Because if it was cleaner, then maybe something else could be done. They could use JMK on Slacker. Yeah, sorry, I did completely forget about JMK. My bad, T-Max. My bad. But yeah, let's just go in. Let's see how it goes. So let's start with Malgus here. Let's just check this Cron. Bonus turn on defeats. They gain crit damage and speed when they stun an enemy. Okay. Fair bit of defense. I'm wondering if I just play it safe and do that. Or even that. Well, that. Ooh. That. Mine's Rally 3, so I'm a little bit wary of giving that a go. I feel like Wampa's just pretty much benched here unless there's something really... Like, it cannot lose, you know what I mean? I might be silly not putting Malik in here. Let me just check this win rate, because I want to make sure I don't race in. Let's just go like that. I don't mind putting Bastila in. But yeah, put more order in. And let me just make sure defense armies. Tarkin. Gutch. Yeah, that's fine. 99.5. Good enough for me. Right, dark side. We've got anything with health. I think I'm alright with that. It's not so much for that, but just for that. Kind of tempting to blind. I didn't think it was going to be dispelled straight away, so I thought, do we need to go down that road? Okay, doubt. Oh, okay. Hands off the Basti. Could definitely do with... Yeah, I was thinking we could do with a leap. We have got it. I just dislike the idea of Tarkin being able to AoE us to death. Yeah, not liking it. Oh, we got an actual dodge. Not good. Right, they've also got a shock. Come on, Basti, I need you hanging here, duck. Ooh, okay. Is that deflective ward? It is, isn't it? Hey, what that buff has been cropping up left, right, and centre since it got introduced. All right, come on, just go away. Oh man, I've got to deal with Scorch after Tarkin, but I just want to get rid of Tarkin first. All right, done. Okay, I'm actually going full auto here. I think that the AI could probably manage this better than me with 2 minutes to go. Can I actually focus on DCT though? I was going to say, if Scorch has got debuffs like shock and whatnot, surely you can... Yeah, we should be fine there. Don't think we got much hope in the way of banner recovery, but hopefully it's just enough that we can win the battle. All right, 65. I'll take that. Let's skip this track. Let's go for Gungans next. Let's build our way up to the Gials. I've seen this go wrong this past week. Just a slight cause of optimism. You know, that they're not like Rally 9 Gungans or anything big, you know. Oh, what? It's my Gungans. Doy. What am I freaking doing? Yeah, let's just go for all that damage. I'm a clown sometimes. All right. Bombardier Tarples, boss. Let's go. Oh, shield down. Damn. Okay, that is cause for concern. Yeah, we may need a rethink. I say may need a rethink. Selling that a bit short, in all honesty. Yeah, just get rid of... Oh. Have that. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. I don't really want Mark, but I didn't want to just waste an attack either. This is not good at all. Alright, cleanse. Death mark, yeah. I say it, call the assist. Okay, she's on her own. It's just, I didn't really want Death Mark to be actually threatening. Okay, oh, hang on. Am I missing something? I thought you should have been dead then. Okay. I'm not liking this. Defense, is that playing a part? Again, I don't like that because I'm really giving Revan a chance to hit us, but I'm thinking I need to just try and debuff her a bit. Right, we do that. Give that to Tarpals. Give that to Bossk. Oh, come on. I'm guessing it's the shield. We only get permakills if the shield's up. But that is so irritating because it shows how different this matchup can be with the shield not in play. I mean, Boss is pretty thick, so I would like to think he can tank a hit or two here, but you don't really want him to be. Alright, go on, Tarpals, have that. Still shock there. Oh, okay. Go on, just keep that on your boss. Let's just see if we can do a 2-man. I doubt it because we've got no shot now, but just see if we can hang in. I'm wishing Boss was like Jabba and he could blind on basic. That would at least give us a chance here. All right, well, I'd say we're out here. Okay. Well, that one's irritating. I didn't expect to drop that. I'm hoping that that's enough. It should be an easy enough contract. We don't... Alright, so that is awkward, obviously. A daze would have been nice there. I'm not going to deny that. Oh, well. 33. At least we got it down. Yeah, I'll mark that as we did it, so 33. Lord Vader, Leia. I've been liking that one when we've used it here, so we'll go for that. Alright, take that off Drogan. Let's go for Apo just so he doesn't do anything. Cool. And we'll pop this onto Leia just to give her a little... It does give her protection, doesn't it, or something? I'll have to have a look in a minute, but I'm sure there's some buff to it, you know, like some benefit other than just pulling her. I was thought of it as a heal, let's say that. Alright, we'll call... we'll take the TM off Drogan again. Actually, kind of nice being able to hit the support out of the 3 there, to be honest. I always remember that thing when Leia was a bit powerful. Well, I say a bit powerful, when she was the meta character. There was something being said about never take Hodron against her because she'll just heal the team up constantly off it, or cleanse the team. One of the two. I remember it was something on a basic, you know, she attacks a support or a healer and it does cray things. Okay, good banners. 57. All right, Queen against Ahsoka Ezra. Okay, Krennic Kron. Let's do it. Okay, let's dispel the buffs, or whatever we can dispel anyway. Okay, so we can't ignore Taunt, but we can at least do that on Ahsoka. Might as well do that for this turn. I thought I'm going to give it a go because even if we can't actually get Ezra, I thought we might get a side. Let's do that. Might have been a touch early with that actually when I think about it because... Yeah, we can hold the assist. Yeah, I was early going for the first special with Qui-Gon because he would be stunnable. It doesn't matter. Yeah, if we'd have done the first special, if he killed the handmaiden, he'd have been stunnable, but that didn't happen, so it's irrelevant. All right, 56 that was, wasn't it? Bit of a shame I couldn't hold back a bit more. Oh, I'm a bit out. Maybe it's 35 on Boss Nass. All right, so final one, Cere versus Rey. Oh, we're in our break. Okay, let's just hold fire a second. I'll line this up ready for afterwards. What do we go for? I feel like I've seen something recently that was like crit damage, just pretty much raw damage from as stats go. Maybe we go for that. Okay. Got 40 seconds, so we'll just wait that one out. As far as this goes, though, I think we're going to be okay. I mean, I am weighing up if there's something I can do with Rey that's going to be more efficient than an option on the board. Maybe it is just getting rid of JKR versus Qui-Gon and send to GL versus GL, but I don't know. I imagine there is something. I think JML versus Maul will be okay. Just got to time the hits on ISC alright. Just so we don't stall the battle out, try and take him out. Alright. Let's get in here. Cere Malicos Starkiller. Let's be having you. Okay, we'll dispel all that. throw some rocks. Let's just do a basic. Okay. Let's just go for Ben for a minute. At least in terms of targeting order. There we go. I feel like we just spread out those damage immunities. Okay, so Rey's going ult. From my perspective, that means I've got a turn or two to just get in position. Actually, DI is pretty nice there for Cere. Okay. Let's base it there. That'll probably bring down the sky. Fair enough. There's healing immunity on Cere, but that's fine. Yeah, okay. Ugh, not what I wanted. Ben could die from this. No, they all heal. We got saved. Yeah, Cere's down from that. Okay, Ben down. Oof. All right, we just about squeaked through there. That was not clean. I probably misplayed somewhere in the order, but we'll take a 52. It's a one shot. Yeah, and this is looking like what we expected. So, Tuskens, Qui-Gon, Thor, Bane, and Enoch. Yeah. I honestly don't think there's anything I want to change other than maybe just putting in Rey so that it's a GL versus Qui-Gon. It's an easier battle. So, yeah. Let's go with what we were planning. That one drop we had, though, on with the Gungans versus Reva, that could really come back to bite me. Simple reason being, it looks like they're going for heavy efficiency on offense, so yeah, not very good that I've dropped one. Let's go for that. I was looking at kicks yesterday because we got the Pirate GC. Yeah, kicks could get a little bit annoying. I know I saw that if an enemy gets healing immunity, he gains a lot of TM, so that's also another thing to keep in mind. Well, it's locked healing immunity, so he can't really do too much about it. Can we Daze Nest? Yeah, kicks down. And even though Nest can just go straight through that, I figure let's just make her job a bit harder. $57. Okay, where to from here? Let's do Baylan. We'll go for that. I don't think there's anything too crazy we need to put on here. Okay, so throw that at Baylan. And let's just pump him. Disarm him. Just call the basic, get some protection up, get Bushy Baby throwing some grenades, and let's see if this is enough to get him going. Yeah. Alright. Full assist on my rock. Top taunt. And another base, it wouldn't hurt. Alright. Jin, we're gonna have words if you carry on like this, love. Alright, now this is what I was after. I wanted to get rid of that post. And I wanted to essentially dull the blade a little bit. Let's just do that. Now, jab jab, I want to be clear. We want to try and reach ult, so can you do it? The answer is no. Alright, 56. Bit of a bummer that. I would have liked to have recovered that. Let's get Bane out the way. Let's try that again. I mean, I don't mind applying that just on the off chance it does decrease our cooldowns. We will go for Bushy Baby. Just so when she's throwing those grenades, she's not actually doing more than we would like. Let's go for Bushy Baby if we can. Put some target practice. Well, not target practice, because that is an actual buff, but you get my drift. Actually get her sights in on her. Yeah, they're not a debuff heavy duo, these two, are they? My hope would be that even if we insta-kill Chrysanthemum, it shouldn't really matter because... let's just do it. I'd like to think Bane enough is enough to take out Jabba now. I mean, shock and healing immunity. I feel like we're doing enough on Jabba to sort of say, slow down. Do not heal. Right, there's the healing immunity. There's a trouble that second special, or the first special for Cere's ult doesn't really do much when there's only one target. But if we keep whittling away Jabba's health pool, hopefully that helps. I don't think we do with the... I assume we do with C, but... Or with Bane. I'm pretty sure we decrease his defense. Yeah, reduce all his defense. So we should be able to start getting him down soon enough. Just a time issue. There we go, in the yellow. Okay, so 1v1. I'm going full auto that. Yeah, but unfortunately we lost one because obviously the banners are affected, but 55, we can take it. Okay, so we do Great Mothers against Caloran. Yeah, let's go for the tank. Why not? He's inviting us to hit him, so we'd be rude not to take the opportunity. And we can get some frenzy in the process. Okay, bow down. Okay, Granny's got a gun. Okay, maybe I did need to go for Granny with the gun. Alright, bit of a surprise, that one. I didn't put the Baylan down, but I assume he's got some legs in this. Yeah, considering I said just barely 5 minutes ago, I need to not draw. Yeah, this is awkward. Yeah, let's call an assist. All right, 33. You won this morning with OG Bow, Paz, and Armor. That's against Caloran, is it? Can't say GG's. What have we got here? One. I'm just saying that I could. Yeah, go on, I can do that. What protection have I got? Barris was in the team instead of Caloran? I'm not exactly sure who you take out there. Maybe Temple Guard? Ah, okay. Fair enough. Just wondering if I could do that, but I wouldn't say it's really worth it, is it? Yeah, I'm a little... Okay, let's just try and wrap this battle up because I've got a nip downstairs. Plus, this guy could be getting really annoying if I don't get him under control fast. That's basic. Let's swap a turn with Luke. Done him. Full Cal. Okay, basic again. I was going to say I can ignore it all once, so I can just put it there a minute. Again, basic. I don't like this because everyone's very out in the open here. Let's do that. Ugh. This is not comfortable. Give that to Luke again. Come on, let me take my turn. Oof. Scaring me a bit here. Okay, we got the one that's causing the problems out. Okay, and then we should be able to insta-kill here, yeah. Bad banners, but I'll take that because that is a bit of a buggy team right now. So, 55, let's go. Right, I'm going to run an ad break because I've just got to nip downstairs and shut a door. So, let me type that in before I forget, and let's run an ad break. All right, here we go. Wiped up a bit. All right, we're back. You wouldn't think it, but we are. There we go. All right. So, Just mopped up downstairs, a bit of a mess. So, shall we do Padme next? And yeah, let's go for that one. Why not? I was looking for that level 3, but I didn't like wasting that other one, so this lines up well. All right, let's cleanse. 12 stacks. Pop them, and let's do that. Right, sweet. Let's make a beeline for DTP because DTP will try to debuff us. Let's heal again if we can. Stunts would be welcome. Oh, I don't like that. Let's heal up. I could make a decent Omicron for Padme if, when she senses an ally, like a Galactic Republic ally, is below a certain health threshold, she takes a bonus turn with her first special off cooldown. Essentially forces you to deal with Padme before dealing with any of her allies. Could be a bit broken with JMK, but you could always make a non-JMK clause. Oh, okay, we did lose one. Yeah, I just can't seem to punch through his DTP well enough, and I wouldn't mind. This is really bleeding my banners today. So much so, I'm not sure we win this because we've got a lot to do still, and we're barely making a dent. Oof. Yeah, I was going to say they just steamrolled me then. All right, well, let's go Bad Batch, I guess. Actually, let's take out tech for Wrecker. Okay, let's just call Hunter to assist. This should be a case of killing him, we kill him, because there's no Enoch lead now. Alright. Yeah, really irritating this. I feel like I'm going to be reliant on getting drops off my opponent that they weren't expecting. You know what I mean? Like, they've got a plan to be efficient, and I've got to hope that my defense causes some issues because I've given them so much of a leg up here. All right, we'll go for that. Okay, so we have to isolate the summon. feel like I need a rhyme for it. Or a mnemonic or something, you know, just basically something to remind me every time. Ooh. Right, that's a touch scary. Go on, we'll hit there. And we'll kill. Let's pop that on warrior. Right, cooldown increase is nice. It means they're not going to do anything too silly. I won't say any of the specials are broken anyway, but you know, them being on cooldown is just preferable. I don't mind stalling with Nihilus a little bit. It just gives us time to banner recover, or stay banner recovered. There we go. Oh, I've just realized I was going to do Baylan there. Okay, that might have forced a rethink. Let's move Rey to there. Let's put... Actually, no. Rey can stay where she was. We've got Darth, Revan, Zaalbar that we can do there. I mean, banners have been bad anyway, so we might as well just commit to the bad banners. Okay, might as well do that. Ooh. Okay. That was not good. Alright, stall's down, but we're probably going to lose Zaalbar. And yeah. Damn, this is the way this round has gone. Just nibbling at everything. Right, I hadn't got a plan for Aphra, I'm sure of that, so she can finish this off. I mean, I go back to it, it's just been like, I've been getting a 1-2 now and then just missing out on the others, and it's like... I know you can ability block me, but it isn't worth it. I'm just going to kill you. Give Trip the honor for a change. Alright, 36 here. Bo-Katan can do... I don't even know what we got there. How far off am I? I'm 42 off. No, not 42, 37 off. Alright, so Bo-Katan's doing Finn. Hey up, Vader, how you doing? It must feel like it's the alphabet there, Duck. I'm doing alright, yeah, I'm doing alright. Let's just whack this dude. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. We're going a bit cray-cray. Going a bit cray-cray. Okay, can we just pop that there, please? And you know what? You can have that. Do you mean like from season 3 of Mando? They haven't, no. Might have been the Bo-Katan event. That event was a problem for a lot of people. Yeah, it was the idea we were doing the season 3 of Mando's event where Bam and IG-12 are going through like laser fields. Yeah, I remember. It was a tough one, that. Well, you know, in terms of... Yeah, you really have to get the strategy right. Alright, let's just throw that on. Yeah, I would agree. It was a good event. I'm certainly not knocking it. Difficult, but good. I always veer in that sense. I'd rather something that's difficult, even if it does cause people a bit of a headache. 58, okay. I know I've left myself too open in this round. Too many drops, it's going to cost me, but let's see if we can clean up and give them a bit of a challenge. BKM is Bo-Katan Mandalore. It's the one I was using a couple of minutes ago against Finn. All right, we do endurance. I have to pause for a second in my head and go, right, what is the team again? Funny, like chat that just popped up, it needs rewording because it should be along the lines of check out my other channel. If I remember right, they don't get Rex out usually here. Yeah. We do the AoE. Enoch. Pop that onto Houndstooth. There we go, cool. Yeah, so Rex is down. That's not what we want, but fine. That gives us Valor. Okay, punch him on down. Raise a crest. I mean, it's hard to say no to Anakin. Maybe I should learn to, though. Right, I think I organised that well in terms of just trying to protect Anakin whilst also giving the team the survivability to get through. Can I just check 5s? Has he got Valor? No. But we got Valor on 2 of the 3, so that's not bad. Can we get Xanadu out? Okay, that's fine. Ability blocks are okay. Thank you. All right, I'm taking that. 63. One shot. Okay. Radus. I need to give Holdo a Zeta, I think. There's something about when I do this battle on here. I feel like the lack of Zeta on Holdo pulls it back a little bit. It might just be up in my head, but I can't help but think I need to do it just to silence that thought. It's like that somehow the speed of my fleet gets affected or something, and I'm not even convinced it's speed, because I don't see how, but for some reason Rey and Poe end up taking more turns than they should before Comeuppance comes in. And I don't know how Holdo could affect that, but it's the only difference between my free-to-play and this account. Ooh. Okay, bye-bye Poe. Different issue, I guess. Bye-bye. I'm gonna say Rey didn't know which way to look. Alright. And then we can do Chimera here. Yeah. Okay, we do that. Ability block. We steal all the good stuff. Because he's going to take a turn, we do that. And do that. We drop a banner, but 74, yeah, that's fine. 1970. So yeah, my gut's saying we lose this one for the simple fact we dropped too many. I've tried to put as strong a front wall as I can. I'd like to think that if any of the counters goes wrong, or any of their counters go wrong, I should say, I've got a chance. I mean, that front wall got 3 of the most meta defense teams in Slacker, Lord Vader, and JMK Ezra. Finn Zorri Rose shouldn't trouble anyone who knows what they're doing, but it has got speed and turn meter. Rex 5s, again, got turn meter. I think we've got a bit of speed on them. I haven't oh wow, we could do the speed set there. I'm glad I checked him. 322 though, that's still not bad with that speed set. Rex or Crack. 301 without a speed, sorry, with the speed set, but again, not the best of mods. So I'd like to think, you know, I'm putting a question out there, you know, in the sense, all right, is 2 plus 25% turn meter crons, deal with them. Okay. And then my big hope is that Saw there catches him off guard. Because when you've dealt with that south wall, that might not be something you want to be having to deal with. can't remember what I put on the back. Yeah, nothing too spicy. I've just got them all to relic, so I thought I'll throw them down, and I've got Tarkin clones, so I figure I might as well put them together, but nothing like crazy. So it's really dependent on a potential trip there holding them all, something there holding them all, and then my fleet being a big deterrent. Other than that, we've got no chance. So, let's switch over to Crimson. Let's get that one started. And I'm going to run a quick app break. I know we've only just come out of one, but I'm going to run another one. That way we shouldn't get interrupted during Crimson. It just makes sense to me doing it that way. You know, just run the breaks when we're not doing the rounds, and then it doesn't matter if I'm gassing and, you know. Is my mic crackling? Or was it just like a transition crackle? Oh, it's that, right. What was their name? Yeah, I thought it was. Making sure I pull up the right opponent. Okay. All right, app break should be over. Oh, okay. Now, I know I have had a few internet connection issues recently, so I'm just hoping... Like, if you guys can make sure you tell me if I drop out, it would be appreciated. Looks like everything's okay there. Okay, let's cash these in. I wasn't able to do my fleet climb here, so... Yeah, we're 13th. That's not nice. Let's just do a very quick squad arena battle, just see if we can climb a bit. Do a fleet battle, but I don't want to disrupt anyone. I was mulling that because I was like, do I want to actually use that yet? But I suppose it's all right. Can that be evaded? The effect can't, but the damage can. All right. Let's smack Leia. All right, we'll do that. Yeah, they want that disguised one. Can we just do that? I didn't say it at the time, but I did realize straight away that Leia's a counter to Lord Vader, so I wasn't expecting anything after going in, but like I say, I'm really just trying to kill a battle. Alright, so a Nightfall Trooper should summon. There we go. Alright, do that again. Yeah, we're going to lose the sides here. At that point, I'd say it's mission impossible just for the fact that I don't think Lord Vader can solo this. Yeah, I might have to switch back to doing Slacker if I want to climb under Shard a bit. I thought, go on, I'll just keep trying with Lord Vader, see how far I can go. But the fact is, he's going to need a good Datacron to be climbing, really, isn't he? Okay. We've done the battle anyway. I didn't need to fulfill it. Imagine if it said you gotta win one each day. I think that would get old fast. Okay, so just cash that in. Oh, I don't need to do that. Grand Arena. So we went 0-3 last week on Crimson. That was disappointing to say the least. We're up against Dagobah. Dagobah? They're from Vlamshalden. Okay. My GP 11.8, theirs 12.9. Zeta's 317 to 384. Omicron's 44 to 52. GLs were 2 behind, 7 to 9. Ralik's 201 to 264. Definitely a case of a lot of bad stuff. Ralik 9's 7 to 13. Ralik 8's 15 to 27. Ralik 7's 90 to 72, so we got one at least. 5's 62 to 91, so again, fall behind that. They've got speed going our way. 64 to 73 on the 25s. We're ahead on the 20s, 244 to 240, very marginal, but we're ahead. Behind on the 15s, 408 to 550. And then Datacrons were behind 19 to 24. Quick glance tells me that mods are in order. Yeah, nothing stands out as being incorrect. At least on the GLs. I think Swaka GG might need to update this list a little bit, because there are tunes like Iden, Adrad. You don't really need to know if the Relic or what the speed is now. Even you could argue Qui-Gon's not as relevant. I can understand keeping it for the lower GPs, but I don't know, maybe that's why they could introduce a filter. You know, you decide what's relevant. They haven't got Luthen. That's an interesting one. Because they do Conquest because they got Jocasta and Ezra, so maybe it's a bit like me, they just skip one. I'd argue the difference is Luthen's less important than Ezra. Yeah, they went for Baylan. Very fast Ezra for 372. Very fast Enoch as well, 327. Okay. Anyway, this is... Oh, this isn't it. This is the round we've just done. Let's load it up. There we go. This is what we're expecting. Let's see if they placed it. No changes on my defense, so we're doing the same as last week. So let's just check the front wall. We've got a Lord Vader. We've got a Qui-Gon. We've got a Gungan team. We've got Newt. And we've got Tarkin. And Tarkin has got Ommis. South Wall's got Slacker. It's got Ahsoka. It's got Maul. It's got Rey. And it's got Jabba. So, yeah, it's looking as we anticipate. Just mulling over if I need to adjust at all. I think we stick. I mean, Ahsoka's proving a bit of pain for me, to be honest, on this account, because if it's got Ezra, the only counter I've really got is see Bane. So I give my opponents their due if they're setting Ahsoka for that reason. You know, it's people give Ahsoka all kinds of, you know, whatever. But she can actually be annoying if you haven't got the counter for her. And right now, I haven't got a lot of counters for her. I've got see Bane. And then most other things are either on defense or not available. So yeah, I can't help but think, yes, some people are probably worthwhile doing it. Because yeah, it might not be as like annoying as Reva and Ezra, but yeah, I can't help but look at that and think it forces me to use Bane there, which I don't like. Especially when we've got a queen back there that's... I mean, I'm saying queen there. If it's got the Krennic Cron, Bane would be helpful. I don't think they've got the Krennic Cron. Anyway, let's start to work on this lot, I guess. Alright, Poda. That's actually been nice so far not having to do this battle. I will give Temmin's opponent their fair due. They didn't force me into doing it. Or at least this opponent, I should say. Alright, pass that to Kenobi. Kenobi can damage immune Cat. Rey does Rey things. Slacker does Slacker things. Cat's stunned, so she won't take the turn we want. Okay, we can ult. Slacker can as well. I don't see the point in ulting. Okay, so Mace has got a taunt. Now just... Ugh, okay. See, the stealth is there now, and this is where this team gets so annoying. Let's pass it over. I'm going to try and go for Rey because like that ability block could be useful. There we go. Okay. Damage immune cat. Alright, Mace is just hanging in there. Let's pass that to Mace, actually, I think. And just try and give him a bit of health so he can hang in here with us. I mean, his protection seems to be gone. Armor shred there, that's... Oh, okay, we're going to struggle a bit, I think. Okay. Mace, bye-bye. Not comfortable. So not comfortable. All right. Kenobi soloed at 61. Once Rey's out, it feels okay, because even then it's a cleanup, but boy, oh boy, they wanted to test me then. Okay. Yeah, I think let's get Bane out of the way next. Yeah, we'll go for that. Okay. We might as well link Ahsoka because... Yeah, how often... If I'm right, you can't really insta-kill them, can you? So it's like, you might as well just go for the fast tune. I'm gonna have to read a dummy's guide to Spectre at some point because I kind of know what I need to do at times, but I don't know the ins and outs of the kits because they're like mini novels. I just know priority order usually. Yeah, I'm going to stall a bit. I probably don't need to stall, but I felt like last time I might have benefited from it, so I'm just going to take my own advice, if you like. Especially if we're stacking offense by gaining buffs. Doesn't feel like a bad thing to stall in that situation. Alright, Ezra's in the Yatlo. Would be nice if Bane could take a turn. You know, it's a turn-taking game. It would be nice if a character could take a turn. About 2.5 minutes. Right, I can't see. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought we were in the clear then for at least trying it. All right, it could have just been bad circumstances last time, because I think Watt was in the team as well as Ezra. So it could have been tank tech was playing a part last time. But either way, I feel like that was worth just stalling out a little bit. Play it safe. All right, I was going to go for Maul, but I figure we haven't dealt with the GLs yet, so let's get this one out the way. A bit of protection doesn't seem like a bad thing. Okay, Starkiller dispels the crit hit immunity. That's also why I do prefer Ezra in this lineup, because you're getting rid of Foresight rather than crit hit immunity, and that feels very counterintuitive with Zarriss. Let's just smack Bane, I guess. Got 31 stacks, so we'll do that. Yep, she's dropped down. So is he. Okay, 80 stacks. Let's put the shield up. Let's do that. Bit risky considering they've got all the offense, but let's just ride it as best we can. Okay. Ooh. We should be fine. I was hoping I could stall, but I haven't got time. I thought, can I get around to Starkiller and the Star Destroyer, but no. Alright. Was I keeping score here, or am I just being lazy this time? I was, but I'm being lazy. So, that was 58. And that is 60, or 55 even? Yeah. Alright, so let's do Queen. You know, it did just dawn on me. I am taking out 4 GLs here on this wall. We'll go for this one. Just that dawning of, wow, this is actually a tough wall. Okay, we'll wave a hand, get rid of that blind off Padme. A little bit greedy going for that, but I thought maybe we could just get Boosh nice and early. We can't get rid of it, but we can at least call Pow to assist. Forgot that Boosh is there. Boosh, will you please go? You're ruining my fun. Alright, thankfully Tenacity Up exists. Alright, we should be okay now. 55. A little bit early with that kill, to be honest. I wasn't actually expecting to kill Jabba with it. But hey, he goes down, he goes down. I'm not complaining. Alright, JML. Like before, we got to do the buggy interaction. We should be alright with that Akron. Yeah, because of ISC being bugged, like he already looks damaged. I was going to say, come on. Oof. I was going to say, JML's got a force taunt, so he shouldn't be going for us. Stun him. I've got crit hit immunity, so unless Maul decides to dispel it, I should be okay. They still haven't, no. I was kind of hoping they'd make a priority out of it, but it seems not. Right, pass that there. And just do that, I guess. Oh, that was a nice daze on Gar. It'll probably get dispelled in a second, but still nice. I'm just hoping JML stands. If we lose him, we lose. I think we're okay. That's the last, isn't it? Oh, he might die from this. Yeah. Ugh. Damn it. Ugh. The worst bit about it is you lose in slow motion. Because JML had a good win rate. That's the simple answer. Right, well, we've lost this anyway, so let's just back out. I forgot spare. I know I haven't got that available. Reva's for the Gungans. Bow's for Lord Vader. Traya, I'm assuming, is planned for. Yeah, she's got Queen. Yeah, this feels like I'm in a bit of an awkward spot right now. I mean, honestly, I'm looking and thinking, do I try Night Sisters? See if Plague will get them. Trouble is, I could die before the Plague kicks in. Plus, I said Night Sisters there, so. And so we haven't got Bane. Bane's been used for C. Let's just remove him from this. DLS isn't here either. Actually, that was the answer for JKR, by the way. I planned it for Qui-Gon. I think that's a bad idea as far as saying figure him. I'm like, I haven't really got a permakill available. I feel like having, well, I say a permakill, obviously Wampa just womps. But yeah, I feel like I need a plan if I'm going to get around that. JKR's going for Qui-Gon. To be honest, I feel like I'm showing pretty much all of them. I mean, Adrad. It wasn't on the list at on the plan, but he is available. I mean, I was just thinking about Maul. Before these two, you used to be able to do Nest, but imagine them two just kill Nest now. Yeah, we've got what available, so that's something. Okay. Safe to say this is so tilting, by the way, with the pack animation. Why do I get the feeling I'm dead, though? Yeah, we're dead. I'm trying to think what potentially get around it. I mean, how fast do these characters? 325. I can't imagine these two are quicker. I'm just wondering if imps could deal with it in terms of just locking them down Terminator-wise. My Piet's still pretty quick. The downside is that there's going to be counters. I mean, if I could get that off at the beginning days. Yeah, I'll be honest, the one per DC, someone said to me the other day, after I'd said I was going to use it on Bane Malik if I needed it. Someone said, oh, use Darth Vader's Cron, you'll be fine. Use Wampa elsewhere. And I'm like, Wampa can do what Wampa wants. Yeah, it's a bonus turn, isn't it? I don't like dropping on that twice already. I honestly couldn't tell you. I've never even thought about Iden. All right, that was rude, Cam. Okay, I was trying to stall to get Baze back, but I couldn't do it. So 54. All right. I wanted just to see if that works, because then maybe I can do something with Revan. I don't know what Jedi I've got left, but maybe there's enough to just cope with it. Maybe I could go like an OG team. Oh, hang on, I'm saying that. I want that for Lord Vader. Yeah, maybe we can just get Maul out early enough. We got a chance. Alright, send in Yoda there. Saviour's procced. We'll get a counterattack and a bonus turn against us. Yeah, Jolie's down. I think I might have to overkill it and try something else elsewhere. I just don't know what. I've got Mon Mothma. Maybe I could try Mon Mothma on Gungans. Reva this. I mean, in fairness, it felt a bit mental trying to do Reva on Gungans, so maybe that is the way we go. Yeah, I just think we don't use them. Give it a go. But I sworn that was 6 stacks of exposed, but not exposed. I realized it was exposed. Right, Death Mark. That works in our favor. Have to be just kind enough to let me take a pick in turn. If Nike could take a turn, this would be very nice. I just need a turn. Maul is crying for death. There we go. Come on. For a second, I thought Gara got dazed still. Looks like it decided not. Right, we've got no dispel, so we just gotta whack him. Yeah, 9's down. Oh. No, okay, now down. Hey up, Sop, how you doing? Okay, absolute mess of a cleanup, but at least we got through it in the end. Alright. Took out a GL. You know, that was just absolutely horrendous. Did they get 54 in the end up there? Yeah. Kadebug with the resub. Thank you very much. How you doing, man? Right, wall down. Let's see what's going on at the back, because it should be what we anticipate. Tuskens, Great Mothers, GG, Queen, and Baylan. Yeah, that sounds about right. So we've lost Wampa, but we've still got the Ras. We've lost Reva there. Other than that, we're doing groovy. Let's see if we can get through this top wall then. Purple's Cron is scary with this, especially the stuns. I mean, I genuinely wish there was another option for me because I don't think this works. But I think Mon is my best chance. Yeah. I don't have a queen counter if I don't leave Traya where she is. I don't have a Baylan counter if I don't use Jabba there. Let me just bring this on screen as often as I can. Darth Revan, I need for the Great Mothers. Ray Jedi training, to my knowledge, does Jackal. Imps, again, to my knowledge, do Jackal. Bo-Katan, I need for Lord Vader. Bam, with Bo-Katan. Traya, we've just discussed. Night Sisters. I said I was going to do them on GG. That's probably the one flex thing in terms of if they could do something else, fair enough, but I'd still need a GG counter, so just put that out there. Tarkin and the clones, I've got... Let me just get the relics up. I've got 6-star Relic 3 Scorch, Relic 5 PCT, but Tarkin himself doesn't have Omicrons. There he is. Oh, hang on. Let me move my cam. Is that better or... No, that's probably worse, isn't it? There we go. Just hide him a minute. Just checking it's gone. Why is that not gone? There we go. I was confused now. I thought it should be gone. But what's worth, I've been trying to find a solution for that in terms of tucking him away a bit better. But yeah, like I say, Night Sisters, Malgus, I've said. Malgus, I think, was for Tarkin? Yeah, for Tarkin. I think I've got like a Gear 12 cracks, so I could maybe do Rex 5s against something that wouldn't be able to cope with it. Got Queel and IG 11. But yeah, we're certainly getting onto the low end at this point. Bad Batch, like OG Bad Batch. Yeah. Like I say, I haven't got a lot. It's why I'm saying I don't really know what you could move. Well, the Bad Batch, oddly enough, are penciled in for Newt. And Iden, I don't know about anyone else. I've never known Iden to do any of these teams. I've used her on offense for a while, but she's really faded. There's just a dearth of teams she can counter now. I don't know what, but I'm sure there's something I can do with what there. I mean, maybe it says something like... Django, Watt, and something. Just try and put 2 perma kills on the board. Yeah, I haven't changed mine, to be honest. Not built. Although saying that, I could do a tactical 2-shot. That might be doable. Yeah, go on. I can buy into that. So, Great Mother's there. That means then Traya can stay there. Jabba can stay there. Okay. Oh, come on. He's got a bar of health. Come on. I bloody believe it. Well, to be honest, I don't think they were doing much else. You know what I mean? I don't think you're going to do much more than beat Gungans with that. Yeah, the trouble is I felt like I needed the others a bit more for if I was taking GG down. They're saying that because I just think to myself, if I could have got, like, Bossk down, we'd have been alright. I have done that before. You see, I'm not entirely convinced there for the simple fact we got stunned. You know, even Merrin could have got stunned, you know what I mean? It's like, if you get stuck in a stun, you're sort of stuck. Well, I had less Daka, so how did she get stunned? Right, I mean, honestly, I'm just looking at that and I'm thinking to myself, how low his HP was, even if she doesn't do any damage should have been enough, you know what I mean? I mean, literally, the last couple of hits, he was on minimal HP. Shouldn't have required an actual damage dealer. All right, let's do that. Let's just focus on DCT. Yeah, this is the trouble with the Stormcron. It's just so obvious where the battle gets lost. I mean, I'm not talking about that Great Mother's one now. I'm talking about the fact that if I go for Mon Mothma, we get stunned, it's game over. I mean, the only hope is that you can keep cleansing with Mon, but it's a slim out because in that time they're dealing damage to you. I wouldn't mind. I am working on the Great Mothers as well in terms of getting the shards up at last. But it's just taking time. Actually, let's just skip this a minute. Let's get rid of Lord Vader. You know, if I could actually get away without using a Cron here, maybe I could use the Rolo Cron on the Gungans. It would free something up. But I just don't see Bo-Katan being able to do it without the Cron. I mean, I wouldn't say it struggles with it, but it's not clean, you know. All right, DI the 2. All right, I'm just waiting for Bam to poop before we use bows of the special. All right. All right, so with that out of the way, I feel like I might as well just throw caution to the wind on this. I mean, I suppose a victory could be if I could get something out, you know, just make a cleanup possible, but I just know how this battle goes when it goes wrong. It's unforgiving. And again, chances are it goes wrong. I mean, it's just the fact that we haven't really got a way of cleansing the stuns fast enough. Pass that to Kyle, I guess. Okay. No, you pig. Oh, hang on, it's Bombardier prevents revives, isn't it? I think. Yay, you're back. There's a stun somewhere there. Angen. Gonna say please, cleanse. Yeah, all in, rally. Oh, we're dead. I wouldn't mind, it wasn't even the stuns. Yeah, honestly, that is irritating. It wasn't even the stuns, it was the fact that we just couldn't resist the damage. If Mon could have hung in there, we might have had a chance. Go on, might as well see out the back wall and then just see if there's anything left. Try it. It's where I'm not being funny when I say I haven't got a counter. I kind of know what I've got available. You know, like I did spend a bit of time mapping it out. You know, and there might be things I've overlooked, like, you know, oh, I didn't realize X could do this or Y could do that. But a lot of things are kind of there for a reason. You know what I mean? It's like I kind of knew I needed Traya for this because it's the only thing I knew I got free that could actually take Queen. Oof. Good. I don't even know if I misplayed or if that was just bad RNG. Something tells me I misplayed because there's a reason Savage wasn't taunting, but on the flip side, I'm like, did I just give them an easy in? Oh, we got a Queen out. Something tells me Savage doesn't solo this. Let's just see if Qui-Gon can be beaten. This round's felt very much this way, like just little tilts here and there. Even on Temmin. Feels like both my accounts have just had these really irritating matchups where you think it couldn't have gone as awkwardly as it did. I mean, I don't see any way Savage wins this for the simple fact that, yeah, he's just going to keep rolling these dice and bowing down or kneeling down. And it's like, yeah, he's just not going to give us enough time to deal damage. I mean, it's pretty much taking 2 turns to R1, isn't he? But yeah, it goes back to this whole thing with GA in general, right? That if I just bring this up for a second, because he ain't going to win that. Say we'd won the initial match with JML, which we won on my main, so it's not like it was inconceivable that that team doesn't win. You know, I had one already today. Then we would have had Reva for that, which I wouldn't call a clean battle for the simple fact Gungans can beat Reva. Can also lose to Reva. But, you know, that's very much an in the balance battle. But, you know, we had a chance. But, you know, you kind of then sort of scrambling for counters, and that's where this has gone up against us. You know, the first 4 battles, oddly enough, against the Galactic Legends, I was clean. Even Bo, clean. So it's where it really frustrates that things just go so far away from you when you're trying to do other counters. All right, so he's just done coin roll, or dice roll even. I'll tell you what, let's leave that for a minute. I've got to work out what beat these Tuskens with. I mean, I've got Django in my head, but I wouldn't really know what to throw with it. Potentially just something that would be decent for what? Alright, Father's under a bad idea, but I'm going to give it a whirl. Okay. Yeah, I want to try and just get this B1 down. Right, days again. Okay, not what I wanted there. All right, it got through. It wasn't clean, but it got through. I know there was a Gungan who had something about plague or plague prevention. I've got a feeling it was Jar Jar. And if so, I don't really have a chance because Jar Jar would prevent anything, but let me just see. Yeah, they can't drop below 100% health. So it wasn't plague as such, it was... Plague damage doesn't impact them. So I wonder if Night Sisters could do this. Just in terms of, we've got a bit of ramping damage, we've got Merrin who can put plague out. Oh, and I've just realised I had a datacron for this team that didn't apply just now. Alright, definitely not in the best of places. Let's cleanse that. And I think that is what you call bad. I didn't think that through. Okay. Might as well apply that now. Alright, I want focus on Marin because she's just going to keep healing up otherwise. Okay. Let's put buff immunity on Morgan if we could, which not so straightforward as I would like. Fear the group. Fear again. Get a suck on Marin. All right. Not brilliant, but it does give us a chance. Yeah, at the 3, it's safe to say going for Bastila out the gate is not what we want, but we got through. Where I just mull over and I think I don't see any other counters. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I was wrong. You know, with Baylan, it's like, yeah, Baylan needed Jabba. We hadn't got like an option because JML was used on the front. Anything bigger is already used as well. So it's like, Jabba was pretty much the only thing left that could deal with it. All right, 56. That one's down pretty comfortably. I feel like it's got to be something like that, a tank. Preferably something that won't die easily. And what? I mean, it's where I wish I got Dooku, because Dooku could have been handy going under protection. I mean, could it be as odd as that? No, I think that's just me wishing. The new Empire group can't do it, can they? I don't know their kits, but I'm going to presume they get a shed load of turn meter. At least enough to make it feel like ouch time straight away. I'm just wondering if there's like a plausible way of like stacking potency with Moth and just doing one big hit. I'm trying to hit that one because I know it's got the least stacks of momentum, so I know I'm not going to gain way more dots than I can handle. I mean, I'm already close to that considering, yeah, we get stunned there. Scorch, can you come in here, bud? That's it. Do that. Okay, this probably isn't enough, but I feel like I've got to start trying it. All right, it kind of did something. It got rid of Warrior. Kinda isn't doing, though. Now, this is where the army for Moff could have been good, because if I'm right, there's Death Mark involved in it. So that would, if not Death Mark, Fear might have been it. So that could have been quite useful. Two permakillers and a tank, that's the logic. Okay, the original's down. Not making much contract progress, it's safe to say. Could do with Boba coming in with his rocks again. Okay, do that. Okay, we have got a debuff on them at least then. Okay, that's good. Granted, the summon came back for weird reasons, but at least one was down. Bossk heals up a bit. Okay, we get a contract. I'm not actually going to waste that. I feel like we need to... That's it, let him get a buff. I think we could lose Bossk here. Hopefully we can rocket. Nope, bit early for the rocket. So irritating. So we get rid of this summon, we could get to... for the record, I know we got Bounty Hunter Resolve, but I feel like the summon could just be in the way anyway, so I won't get rid of it. And I say it's in the way just for the fact that it's going to be the one dealing damage. We know Chieftain just sips tea. See what I mean? He's obviously going to do nothing, so it's like... I wonder why he's healing. There we go. I can full auto from here. Very weird cleanup, but I'll take that we got through it. Premature to say that, but I feel like we have got enough in. You know, even if he keeps sipping tea, we should get through him. There we go. 24. And yeah, let's just do 1, 2, 3 here. Just make sure he gets knocked out. Okay, that's 2 walls. Let's do Bad Batch here. But yeah, I might have to wrap it up after that. Let's do that. Pass that there. Cleanse. Put that on Eco. All right, I know an outbreak's been trying to get through for a little bit. I'm going to snooze it again. Because honestly, I don't think we got long here. All right, that wasn't bad. 57. But yeah, we're back to where we were, and I mean, this is where I just genuinely don't have any idea what to do. I've completed it. I mean, I really enjoyed the first one, so the second one was just like a very solid sequel in that sense, you know. Pretty much what you got from the first game, but, you know, continuation of story, new mechanics, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I really liked it. I mean, I've been saying a lot, right, that I think it's a game a lot of people have slept on. And I can only encourage people to just try and give it a go, because, you know, it might take a bit of time to get going in the first game, but once it gets going, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think that was the biggest issue in the first one. Let me just bring this over. I can actually pinpoint when it picks up. That's why I'm going here. Where's Death Stranding? There we go. Yeah, honestly, right. If you're talking about time in game, that's 43, 54, 52 minutes. It takes until about that chapter, I'd say, for it to get going. So it's quite a way in. You know, you're talking a couple hours of gameplay. But honestly, it does pick up after that, because once you get to these episodes, as I did them, you get to the main part of the map. You know, like you've got like 3 maps. Let me get this right. You get the east map, the central map, and the west map. And it's the central map that's the biggest. It's got the most things to do on it. And yeah, you kind of just get to explore the mechanics of the game a bit more. I feel like in the first half of, I'll say the first half, the first third of the game, they essentially handhold you a bit and sort of say, right, this is what the game is like. You know, you got to walk and do deliveries and all this kind of stuff. But once it gets to the middle, it's like they're saying, right, we've given you the basics, now go and do it without sort of feeling like you're being restricted. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I always implore anyone, if you get to that boss fight and you've seen, like, say, this episode, which is like a big long cutscene, if you get past that and you say, you know what, it's still not for me, hey, I can't begrudge anyone, you know, it's like, everyone's got their own choice of what they like, don't they? But I feel like that's the point I always say to people, give it a go until then, because it does pick up, in my opinion. But yeah, speaking of picking up again, I don't think we've got much else to do here. I mean, I'm going to just go for a Hail Mary. But yeah, it's a tough one, this. Tough one take, I should rephrase. Ooh, wow. I thought that army would have at least done something, but apparently not. Like slowing them down. Nah, I think we're done. Alright, Gungans, you have held me once more. I am not happy, but it is what it is. Oh, we've got a raid going as well. Cool, I guess. Alright, so with that in mind, I'm going to launch a raid just for the fact that we are done for the day. Let's see if I can find somewhere to go. Here we go. I know Womp's been doing a lot of streaming, but I don't know if he's on at this time. Yeah, he is on. Cool. We'll go to Womp then. Alright, so with that in mind, quick before we go, we've had a sub from Cadabug. So thank you very much, Cadabug, for the sub. Yep, plan is now tomorrow night, do a second round, and then Monday for the final round of the season. So, pretty self-explanatory, but for those of you new to the channel, that's what we do. Okay, yeah, let's get the raid launched. Okay, folks. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. But until then, bye-bye for now.